Okay, we're back. This time we're going to do a little sport jiu-jitsu stuff. Dan here loves the no-gi. I used to love no-gi. I don't teach it too much anymore, but it's still one of my favorite things to do, just for fun, more or less. I love to train in the gi, but no-gi stuff I find sometimes can be more applicable to an MMA situation. Today what I'm going to do is it's just a simple arm drag. In the mid-90s, Marcelo Garcia really put a staple on the no-gi grappling situation with things like arm drags. Royce Gracie's been using this stuff for years in MMA, more so in the gi. So today we're going to do it in a simple no-gi variation, or if you're on the street or in a wrestling situation, how to take the person's back, how to get them to the ground, and then how to finish it with the good classic rear naked choke. So if Dan and I were in a sport jiu-jitsu, we're getting ready to battle, I'm watching my distance with my opponent. What I'm after though is I've made a conscious effort, I've set the intention down. I want this wrist, his elbow, his back. Okay? Now, it's been shown to me a few different ways, outside to inside to back, or inside to outside, drag to back. Today we're going to go the outside, inside, back. I find that one works best for me. So if Dan's leaving his arm out, he's keeping his arm out for a reason. It's because I'm attacking. If I just start the match by picking away at his arm, he's going to be cautious of this and start pulling his hands back, which is what Dan's doing right now. I'm going to have a hard time arm dragging Dan when the angle of his arm is a closed angle. I need to have that angle more open. So I have to bait Dan. Now, how I would bait Dan into opening his angle of his arm is by sticking my arm in, making some distance so he starts attacking. You can see where the arm starts opening out. So now, as his arms open, I've got the open triangle. I'm going to come with a cross grip. So my right hand on Dan's right hand, I'm going to pull across. I'm going to grab the elbow, step up to the back. I'm going to bear hug. Now, I'm 3/4 of the way to Dan's back. I want to take him down. If I turn into him, it's kind of counterproductive. What I want to do is I'm going to simply sit back and use my outside foot as a trip under the leg. I've got Dan in the technical mount position. I sit him up. As I sit him up, my outside arm comes around under his chin. Notice my leg across his hip controlling. My other arm comes to the shoulder joint. My back of my hand comes down the back of Dan's head, and I squeeze my elbows together for the tap. One more time. I bait him into opening his arms. I cross grip. I come around. I step. Big, big step. So 1, 2, step. I hook the back. As I fall backwards, my outside leg comes down for a trip. I end up in technical mount. Sort of back. I have a couple options. I can come to back, but for today, we're just going to roll into technical mount. My hand landed as an underhook. I'm going to bring that outside hand around. My elbow's going to go underneath the chin. I'm going to grab my shoulder. My other arm's going to come up, back of my hand's going to graze, and I'm going to squeeze the elbows together for the tap. Awesome. Thank you. If you like what you're seeing, you love the videos, you like the content we're putting out, this is just a taste of what we have to offer at Top Performance. Our karate program, our jiu-jitsu program, our kickboxing program are growing strong. If you're interested, click on the link in the email. We'll get you signed up for 2 weeks for $9.99. Os.